All right, breaking news. This is from ProPublica. They did an in-depth study on the witnesses, 9 of the witnesses in the criminal cases against former President Trump. Now, this wasn't just the Alvin Bragg case. These are people who have been subpoenaed to testify in the other cases that are now on hold. The D.C. case about trying to overthrow our government that has been put on hold by 5 right-wing cranks on the Supreme Court, and the theft of top-secret documents and distribution of them to spies from foreign countries, the Espionage Act case down in Florida that's also on hold by Judge Aileen Luce Cannon. And they looked at the witnesses who have been subpoenaed for these cases and found that 9 of these witnesses have, well, I'll just quote from their study. This is from their opening paragraph. 9 witnesses in the criminal cases against former President Donald Trump have received significant financial benefits, including large raises from his campaign, severance packages, new jobs, and a grant of shares and cash from Trump's media company. One campaign ad had his average monthly pay double from $26,000 a month to $53,500 a month. Another employee got a $2 million severance package, barring him from voluntarily cooperating with law enforcement. One of the campaign's top officials had her daughter hired onto the campaign staff, where she is now the 4th highest paid employee. One aide who was given a plum position on the board of Trump's social media company got a seat after he was subpoenaed, but before he testified. Now, this is typically considered witness tampering, and it's a felony. The problem is it's really hard to prosecute because, you know, the witnesses, they know that they're being bought off and they're not going to cop to it. They're not going to say, oh, yeah, he gave me all that money so I wouldn't testify against him. They're going to say, well, I took on some new responsibilities, or I've been working hard, or I deserved a raise. And, of course, Trump will say the same thing. And ProPublica notes it's possible the benefits are more widespread. Payments from Trump's campaign committees are disclosed publicly, but the finances of his business are mostly private. So raises, bonuses, and other payments from those entities are typically not disclosed. And then they go through the list. You know, Boris Epshteyn, his pay more than doubled. Susie Wild's payments to the firm spiked. The campaign hired her daughter. Margot Martin received a roughly 20% raise. Dan Scavino was appointed to the board of Trump Media. Jennifer Little, payments to her law firm dramatically increased. Evan Corcoran, payments to his law firm dramatically increased. Alan Weisselberg got, a $1 million severance package. This is mob stuff.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
Donald Trump is a mob boss. I mean, it's just, I don't see any other way to see it. And then I got to tell you about his lawsuit threat right after the break. Stay with us.